Hey everyone, I'm back today with another flip through. This time I have a field journal type journal to share with you. This one is a faux leather cover, so this is not leather, real leather, even though it really looks like it. This is made with a file folder following Gina Wiseman's tutorial. She has Firefly Studio 67. I'll make sure I put a link in there below her tutorial for this. Anyway, so we have a Tim Holtz metal embellishment there on the spine. We have a little metal key. This just ties up here, and then we have butterfly here in the center. Okay, so I love the feel of it. All right. Inside, front pocket here, we have some tags. I'll make sure I put everybody's links below. And I'll only mention everybody once, but that was a Graphics Fairy tag. Okay, and then we have a little card here. Goes right in that pocket. And then a little page out of, I don't know, had something to do with botany there. So a little bit of burlap ribbon here for tabs. No lace in this book, not this time. Okay, first up here we have some field note cards. These come from Musings by Nikki Adigan. So I'll make sure I put her links in. So that's just a little something there for color. Kind of tried to make it look like it was a journal where somebody would have picked up random things they were interested in and put them in. Okay, and then all these lined papers you will see that look like this and that, those are from Stephanie at My Porch Prints. This book page here, this is from a bird book from the 1930s, so it is the original book page. This is a Graphics Fairy book plate. There's one of Nikki's large, or one of her field cards, and I've enlarged it, make it bigger. And they're blank on the back, but this is a Graphics Fairy blank paper that I've printed on the back. Dictionary page. That dictionary is also from the 1930s. Another field notes card. This one's a little bit different. Another tag. Get back in there. I'm kind of at an odd angle here. Okay. Oh, and this little envelope here, I also left where you can tuck behind it if you want to. I don't have anything back there at the moment, but you can. I'll zoom up there on that little collage or embellishment area. Okay, another Graphics Fairy book plate. Okay. I have some ledger paper that folds out. Okay, and then this says, "Never does nature say one thing and wisdom another." So we have a quote. This folds down, so it's blank, you can write on it. Then I've taken one of her note cards and I have turned it into a tuck spot. And this was on the Graphics Fairy. website. And then I've printed aged paper on the back so you can use that for writing. Okay, then we have another book page here. And that's off of the paper pad I was using, but I thought it, you know, it made it look like it was a neat photo, like it was a keepsake photo. So I put it in there, but I've left it blank on the back so you can use it to journal on. Nice assortment of papers in here. I'm not really sure what the page count is. I always forget to do that before I start. So I'll put that below, but I'm thinking there's like 20 or 21 pieces of paper per signature, so that would be like around 160 sides. This is just some brown craft paper there. Okay. That says peaceful. That just kind of pops up if you want to write on the back of it, or maybe end up tucking something under it. Another page out of that old bird book. And another book plate from Graphics Fairy. I'll zoom in on that a little bit. Just a little notes card there. And a tag. And then I've covered it with a little bit of like brown parchment paper or deli paper. Give it a neat texture there with some stamping underneath it. Some dictionary page from that old dictionary. The flowers there are Tim Holtz flower, and the butterflies that are cut out like that are Tim Holtz butterflies. This pops over. We have some stamping there. And a dragonfly. Dogs are deciding to be noisy now that I'm trying to do video. They've been quiet for a while and they've got to make their appearance. Okay, another book page there. Printed on the back, so it looks neat, yet you can still write on it. Almost done. Another book plate card there. And then in the back here, I have another little tag lined on the back. That pokes behind there. And then inside here, I have some of Nikki's little tiny build note cards. There should be, yeah, 4 of them there, so you can use those to tuck throughout or paper clip in. I'll put something else in there if you want to. And then we have that, and then this is some cotton interfacing stuff, so it makes it really soft. It makes it look like it would be the back side of leather. So, and that just winds back around, and I will get this listed on Etsy here this afternoon, so you can look for it over there. And I will link everybody's links below. Musings by Nikki, Graphics Fairy, and My Porch Prints, I believe, was everybody I used in this. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Speak to you all very soon. Bye-bye. Oh, I am back. I forgot one thing. This is also going to be included with this journal. It's just a little extra I did. I took 2 actually of Nikki's field record cards, and I enlarged them. should be about 7.5 by about almost 5. So it's about a 5 by 7 size. Embellish the front here. And then inside, I have a little, like a little miniature journal. This would be a good little travel journal to take out with you. Actually use it as a field notebook because it's so lightweight. Did I show the front? Sorry. Couldn't remember if I showed the front or just the back. So then that pokes there in that little tuck spot. And then just taken random papers and made a little small mini journal. That's out of that bird book. Okay. And then in the back we have some field note cards. Carmen, that's enough. Okay, and then that just pokes down inside of this little envelope here that kind of helps protect it, because it is just a little small cardstock journal, and that will come with it. So, okay, now I really will let you go. Speak to y'all soon. Bye-bye.